honestly, yeah. Got a message. That's so beautiful. My goodness. I feel conceited if I put my picture in the back like that, because I see somebody who had a picture of themselves in the background. I'm like, that's totally conceited. Mm. Hey, my cat she be looking at me like I'm crazy, but I could tell if this cat could laugh, she'll laugh, because I be holding this bird. I be like, who bothered you? Who's bothering you? Your sister's bothering you? Huh, Birdie? Like, huh? She bothering you? And the cat be looking at me like, bitch, she'd turn her head and be looking, and then she'd look again like, yo, that, like, she laughing, like, I gotta just turn my head and laugh because you're hysterical. I think this is cute though. Oh my god, another big one though. Oh my god, a big one. What's that? I'll be like, Birdie, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. Let me take this off so y'all can see. Let's see, Frizzy. Hold on. I don't know what's with cats and paper bags. They love these shit. She brought this shit up here. It came like a stuffing with a package that I had. Let me tell you something. I don't know who need to hear this, okay? Warning comes before destruction, okay? Warning comes before destruction. Listen, I hope this message get to somebody. This message have to gravitate to somebody that warning comes before destruction. I'm trying to tell y'all. The point I'm trying. Oh, thank you for that like. Who did it? Who did it? Who did it? Diddy ain't do it. Diddy in jail. Wait, hold up. Y'all know. Listen. Those who know. My damn near my whole family wear glasses. Well, my dad wore glasses. My mother wore glasses. I didn't think I was gonna never wear glasses because my vision always been 20/20. I don't know what it is now. But the doctor said, you know what? Just get some over-the-counter glasses, 175s, and that's what I do. But I stepped it up a notch to 2. But this is a message, y'all. I'm going to tell you like this. Some people don't take heed until it's too late. They don't listen when God is trying to wake you up, shake you. Thank you for the 3 likes. When God is trying to tell you something, some people just don't listen. Now, first I want to touch on Boosie. Boosie's so-called badass. You're not that bad, in my humble opinion. I don't usually talk about these celebrities because to me they're human like us. Only difference is they're more in the public eye and they got a little extra cash. So what? But when I seen photos of Boosie car accident, I was like in shock. Motherfuckers on the ground, laying there flat out, like a Jim Jones. For the people that know about Jim Jones, not the so-called rapper, not him. There's a guy named Jim Jones who had a camp, where he had sex with all different races. Okay? And one day he decided, guess what? All y'all gotta go. He conjured up a mixture of cyanide, I think it was, and some other bullshit. And he had these people, thousands of people, so mind blown that I don't know if he had good penis, whatever. I mean, the ladies loved him. Okay? And they also let their kids have sex with him. He was perverted. If y'all don't know about the Jim Jones story, check it out. But when I seen them people laying on the concrete, that's what I'm like, yo, people laid out like they took some of Jim Jones concoction. And Boosie came on here talking about, yeah, I'm out the hospital. It's like crazy to me. I'm out the hospital. I'm at the dealership. Yeah, oh, he talking to the dealer. Yeah, I want two of them. I'm gonna get this one. And a study you, Boosie. A study you trying to console the people who was on the ground. You bragging about getting another car. Boosie, it's just a feeling, a gut feeling, Boosie. Boosie, I don't wish bad on nobody, but it's just a gut feeling that you playing, you on thin ice. Because God is giving you warnings. You already got hit or some shit in your leg, right? It's too many attempts. From my understanding, okay, you diabetic. I don't know if you take insulin, because insulin, when you're taking insulin, you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I mean, there's two types of diabetes, because my mother had diabetes, okay? There's one and there's two. My mother had two. My mother reversed her diabetes by eating right, by exercising, and she reversed it. They took off of her diabetes medication. So I think from my understanding, he is type 1. Well, he have to take a needle and inject himself. You got to be careful, Boosie. So not only are you dealing with that, you dealing with, you playing game, you literally playing dice with your life. Okay? You playing dice with your life, in my opinion. You better get a grip, Boosie. I like you. I think our birthdays is damn near on the same day. You a Scorpio like me. But my Scorpio brother, listen to God. He's trying to tell you something. I'm telling you. Warning before destruction. And when I'm seeing him bragging, like, it's a brag. Like, yo, I'm about to get me another whip, so what? It ain't shit. Now, in my opinion, if you got money like that, hi, Olivia. If you got money like that, what I would do, Bootsy, I would hire a driver. Obviously, you're not a good driver. You're not. Thank you for the likes. Look at God. Hi, babes. Hi, back at you. But yeah, if I was Bootsy, I would hire a driver. Because I got a bad feeling about Bootsy. I don't usually have these kind of feelings, but when I do, I try to let him know. Rest in peace to my sister. I used to tell my sister, sis, please stop. You're literally killing yourself. Rest in peace, sis. I love her. And I used to try to warn her. I used to try to just be there and tell her, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your health as well. Warning before destruction. You already had a warning. God gave you warnings several times. And that's what Boosie is going through right now. He going through an awakening and he ain't even awoke yet. Because me personally, I'm not going to be the next day, I'm out the hospital And you talking about some you got another you got a couple of more cars. They're not gonna last. I'm trying to tell you, Bootsy, please listen to me. If you ever come across this, I ain't no psychic, but I just have a gut feeling. Because I've seen situations like this where people just, it's like warnings. They get it, but they don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I pray for him. And then the other thing I want to talk about was Carmelo Anthony. This so-called, now they saying that, some people saying he was a hero. He tried to, I don't know, it's a lot of different stories. I want some of y'all big bloggers to cover this because I'm still a small blogger, so, and I don't really talk too much about these type of things, but Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, the one that was in the stadium, I'm sure a lot of y'all heard about this story, who supposedly, allegedly, off the white guy, a white, I think he was a track star, but now they out here buying white Lives Matter t-shirts, okay? Causing division amongst us. This is all it's about, is division. And I hope a lot of people take heed. Listen, racism right now is at an all-time high. They trying to divide us, and eventually it's all going to hit the fan where we got to defend ourselves. This is what I'm saying. We're going to have to defend ourselves. Okay? And it's scary out here because it's going to be a time when they think they could just run up in your house and take your weapons and shit. Thank you for the likes. It's going to be a time when they going to run up in your houses, all your motherfuckers with all these, I understand, look, y'all know what's to come. They not building bunkers for nothing. They're not building bunkers for nothing. They know what's to come. If you think Barack, this Elon Musk guy, all these motherfuckers they not ready. They ready. And the way shit going, let me stop. These are tasty. Hold on. But the way shit is going right now, it's gonna be a war out here amongst us. Fuck Israel, Iran, or Iraq and all that bullshit. It's gonna be right here in our backyard. They're gonna be running up in people's cribs, searching. They already trying to stop it. They already trying to take y'all weapons. So, they don't want us to have that. So this is just a warning before destruction. Listen, anybody who been through it, they going through a lot of shit. It's a warning. Take heed before it's too late. It's like I said, I've been through it. I've seen it. When people don't listen, I'll be like, yo, let me tell you something. I follow my intuition, okay? If somebody called me, which it's for some reason, I don't know why they keep calling. Leave me alone. Please, I'm not giving you no right. I don't give a fuck how much money you offer me. My spidey senses is telling me, don't fuck with you. And that's what I'm going to do. It ain't going to work. Especially when it's somebody from your past who you know already done dirt. They all about trouble. Whatever they around you, you just know something gonna go left. You already know you're trouble. So why are you calling me, asking me for rides, and I haven't been around you in years? It don't make sense. So if you think for a second, the devil is busy, let me tell y'all. was rapper Fat Flo. He got 33 years for kidnapping. But I don't know why this person is calling me. And I know what kind of person they are. I've been around them. I know them very well. And they're nothing but trouble. Always breaking the law, doing things of that nature. And I don't want to get caught up. Because I'm your driver. Acting like you changed, you ain't changed. That's why I said the devil be busy, y'all. The devil is busy. He out here trying to stir the pot. He trying to stir confusion. It ain't gonna work. Unlike Boosie and some of these so-called famous people, I follow my intuition. I don't fuck around like that. I don't play that. I know when to go. I know when to go. It's like a test. It's almost like a test. You know, although I know, bird, shut up. Although I know I'm protected. I have my angels around me on a daily basis, and I'm thankful and I'm grateful. But then they always seem to come, the devil try to creep in. He tried to creep in at all. By any means necessary. He won't stop. It's like, yo, you know I don't fuck with you. That been over. Why are you still calling me saying you'll pay me this amount of money? That right there just, it's like, ew, no. Money ain't everything. I don't give a fuck how much you say you'll pay me. I'm not giving you no ride. And then not even that. It ain't even like a block or a couple of miles. It's somewhere far. Somewhere at least a couple of hour drive. Why would I do that? It's like I remember, right? That's why sometimes you gotta follow your instinct, because I promise y'all, I did not want to go on this ride. But my bestie, my ex-bestie, we like this. We still talking shit, but we just don't hang out like we used to. Ain't nowhere to go no more. We used to go out, club hopping, doing all that shit. But, hey sis, what up? Nothing, what's good? Let's go to the casino. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. Come on, let's go. Blah, blah, blah. Let's try our luck. All right. Get dressed up, shit, and, you know, we ready to go. Matter of fact, if you go on my IG, it's a picture of my ex-bestie. We in front of that big Pac-Man machine. E-Dog, I love you. We in front of that big Pac-Man machine. That was at the casino. That day, we was leaving. Now, she smoked. She smoked a lot. So, I'm telling her, yo, chill. Chill. Let's just get home. You know? Let's get home first. Because the night went good. I mean, I won some money, but I played it back. I left it broke. Anywho. So, we on our way back home. All of a sudden, I'm like, oh, shit. Cop came out from nowhere. I'm like, this bitch smoking. She got a drink. I'm somewhat tipsy. I ain't drunk. Because I know I'm a driver. Had a few drinks. They give you drinks when you're playing. Shit. I was playing. He was feeding me drinks. But when I seen them lights, I snapped out of it real quick. I don't know what it is. I could be fucking, which I don't do no more. I was a younger me. I used to get fucked up behind that wheel. That's why I said sometimes, and thank God I never got no DUIs, no drunk driving, no accidents. Okay, nothing of that nature. Because I'm grown now. But back then, we was, like I said, we was, so the cop, like, driver registration, all that shit. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, if it wasn't for you, if it, we wouldn't be going through this. I ain't even want to go. Thank you for the likes. 7 likes. What? What? So I'm looking at her digging in my glove compartment, just eyeing her like, bitch, and you smoking and shit, and you fucked up over here. I know he smell it, you know. So he telling me I was speeding. I'm like, I wasn't speeding. Maybe I was. I don't know. But he was like, so I gave him the shit anyways. He gave me a goddamn, what was it, a $500 ticket. That this bitch, you was a bitch back then. We wasn't speaking for years. Because she said, I'm going to pay it. Because I asked you to come, and you ain't even want to come. And we're lucky that he ain't say, you know what, I smell the marijuana, y'all get out and blah, blah, blah. Because she keeps some weed on her. Although it's legal now, I don't think back then it was as legal as it is now. But, anywho, sometimes you got to follow your intuition. And I didn't want to go that night. Guess who ended up paying that $500 ticket? For reckless driving. Which I don't think I was reckless driving. It was like a small stretch. When you go into the casino, it's a route too that you got to drive all through. Ain't nothing but darkness. I would never go to the casino by myself driving that way. Because it's spooky. It's dark. It ain't no lights. And it be kind of quiet. It ain't that much traffic. I believe this motherfucker was in the cut somewhere, and he just saw me driving by, in my humble opinion, and he decided to fuck with me. And I'm like, yo, I fought that ticket. They did cut it in half. Because I told him, I said I wasn't speeding. I said I was the only one on there. I just think this motherfucker was bored. But I ended up paying that ticket. So when my intuition tell me, when somebody called me, and they want me to give them a ride somewhere, and my intuition is saying, say no, that's what the fuck I'm going to say. Hell no. Not no. Hell no. Don't call me. Call an Uber. And then you got motherfuckers too. That's another thing I don't like about some people that ask for rides, because what I learned having a vehicle, people will call you and don't mind being in an accident. They be looking for accidents. They like, yo, I hope I want to get paid. For real. I don't even like giving people rides, which I don't do no more anyways. So if you call me for a ride, the majority of the time, the answer is going to be no. If you ain't somebody that's really like I can trust and I feel I can trust you, it's going to be no. Another situation I had, and this is why I'm so cautious now, because I've been there. And that's why I said, I don't think Boosie is really taking heed. He buying these fucking $1 million cars and shit. He gonna find out the hard way. He not humble at all. And it's disappointing to see that. That instead of you saying, hey, you know what, you talking about, yeah, I just left the hospital, man, and all this. I just left the hospital, man, and I'm at the dealership, and I'm about to get to, yo, you sound dumb, and you look dumb. And his voice irritates. But I look at him in a whole nother light. I look at him like, Like my mother used to say, some people so smart that they stupid. You so smart that you dumb. Okay. And that's a true statement. Some people just they so smart that they don't put it to use. They on that dumb shit. They don't learn. So my message is to Boosie, if you ever, come across this video, may not, but who knows? Spiritual warfare is real. Maybe it's gonna be meant for you to see one day. Leave them cars alone. Get you a designated driver. Get you a professional person to drive you around. You don't need to be driving. Obviously, you can't drive. I think it was your fault. You talk about something. It wasn't my fault. It was your fault. You know why I know it was your fault, Boosie? Because a lot of y'all so-called famous people don't like red lights. Remember when Lotto got pulled over? She said she pulled over because she left the strip club and people be following her or whatever the case may be. You were trying to run that red light. If you know y'all can't trust people at a red light, don't fucking drive. If I felt threatened every time I got to stop and pause at a red light, I'm not driving because you're asking for an accident. You're drawing attention to you. The cops is going to notice you. They're going to be like, this motherfucker just ran a red light. Like they did Lotto. Prime example. Anyhow, listen. I like the background. I love that background. It's so beautiful. In the same token, y'all, I appreciate y'all supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. It's growing. It's going to get there. Because you know what I noticed? I see bigger channels right now, and their views aren't viewing like they usually do. Not that they're not getting views. They're getting good views. But they're not viewing. Right now, this says 0. I'm going to screenshot it. Y'all think I'm playing. This shit says 0. I can guarantee you it's going to be more than at least 30 people in here. I mean, like I said, I'm still small. I'm growing. But it says 0. And I screenshot it. Now watch. I'm going to post it in my post. It says, literally right now, it says 0. But I got 7 likes. So, I think they playing with my views. Because like I said, if you look at my views when I first got my channel, yo, I wasn't talking about no special topics. I was getting over 1K. All of a sudden, that's my thing on the side of the bed, y'all. For the lights or whatever. Whatever. But if you notice, y'all look at my views. Now all of a sudden, this shit literally says 0, and I screenshotted it, and I'm gonna put it in my post. Y'all check it out. I don't know why you do that. And then sometimes it'll go up to at least 3 people, and then stop at 3. Right now it says 0, but I got 7 likes. So at least I know 7 people is in here. Okay? Or was in here, they came through, they scrolling, whatever. They was here, but it says 0. Not one time did it say how many people was in here, but it says 0. Not one time. It never let me see my views. And like I said, if it do, it stops at 3. Why? It literally say 0. And I screenshot it and I'm gonna put it in my post. And y'all know it ain't Photoshop because it says live. It's gonna say the time and it's gonna say the amount of people watching and it's gonna say 7 likes. Okay? So what's really going on YouTube? I think I'm gonna get like this is the only channel that I'm really like. This is the only channel like the YouTube is the only one that I'm really like building up. But I think I gotta get more into my IG and my TikTok. I think they're trying to get rid of TikTok. I don't think they're gonna get rid of TikTok. I don't care what they say and do. TikTok ain't going nowhere. But I'm about to make me something to eat. Them wings were so damn good I made the last. Oh my goodness. I really want some more, but they gone. The last life I did, I cooked them wings. They was banging. Oh. But I might cook later and come on live later. I'm gonna thaw something out. I don't know what I'm gonna thaw out. I really want to make this dish that my mother used to make. I want some so bad, but nobody make it like my mother. Not even them stores, them restaurants. We used to tell my mother, Mom, well, you need to open up a restaurant. And my father. Because Dominican, okay? Dad Jamaican, Mom Dominican. Y'all come together. Dad cooked some Jamaican food. And on this side, Dominican food. They never followed up with it, but I believe if my parents would have got together, they would have been a force to be reckoned with. They both could cook. Shit. Melt in your mouth. Fuck Eminem. You think them motherfuckers melt? My mother and my dad cooking. It wasn't nothing to play with. Just thinking about it, my mouth's watering. Both of my parents are deceased and I miss them like crazy. I miss them. I miss they cooking. I miss they everything about them. I miss, you know. I remember in my mother's last days how she was sick. And, you know, my mother died of old age, natural causes. And when she had passed away, and I woke up, because I used to go over there in the morning times, before her nurse got there, or rather after her nurse got there. I had came after her nurse left and shit. I was still getting up, ready to go to my mother's house. I'm like, oh shoot. Took me a minute. It took me a minute. I'm like, my mom is really not. Yesterday, my boy had me laughing. Boy, I got 9 likes. And nobody is viewing. I got 0 views. Anybody in here? That's weird. It's kind of weird looking at it. Anywho. I don't know why they do that. My boy said yesterday, you got a lot of makeup. Said I ain't got no makeup on. I was like, yeah, promise you. I said a lot of makeup. Do it look like I got makeup on? I was surprised. I was like, a lot of makeup. And then when he stared, he just looked like he ain't say nothing. Like, oh, my bad. My mother had a pretty complexion. My father did too, but he was darker. My mother was about a little bit lighter than me. Or around my complexion. I don't know. Around my complexion. But my mother and dad would have got together after they got divorced, though. They could have still, got together and let's make a restaurant and cook. But no. Mm. Having a good morning, so well, afternoon. I don't know where the morning went. That shit flew by. Look at my daughter, y'all. Look at my fruit. Yo, look. I love when she sleep like this. Now look, her house is right here. Why is she in my spot? I don't know. She'd be in her house at night. She'd be in her house, but once I get up, it's hard to tell if anybody that was in here and liked my video, please know that I appreciate it. Please, okay? Because right now it says 0. Obviously, 9 people was in here because I got 9 likes. Thank you. I'm going to show YouTube this. I'm going to show them 0 views. I got 10 likes. What? Stop playing with me. Thank you. Let me tell you something. That's what I want to say. Any YouTuber that feel like giving up on your channel, don't give up on your channel. I seen somebody a couple of times somebody came through here saying, I only got this, nobody want to subscribe to my channel, whatever the case may be. Giving up is not an option, okay? Giving up is not in your vocabulary. You don't know what giving up means, okay? It's to the younger kids that I'll be saying, talking about my channel, my channel, my channel. This may not be something you want to do, okay? I went to my local CVS today, earlier this morning rather, right? I ordered Frizzy some food, but it ain't come yet. So I had to go get her some more food. It's on its way. But I walked over there, and it's this girl that used to work there. Beautiful girl. Spanish, young. Not that race matter, but that was my girl. I even seen her sister there this morning, so I spoke to her sister. She was like, oh, because I asked, I said, how's she doing? She said, she's a nurse now. And that girl, when I tell you determination, she worked her butt off at CVS. Guess what she told me? She said, my sister bought a Tesla. I said, what? She said she loved her job being a nurse. I said, that's what the fuck is up. I used to see, she used to be like, I'm tired, but I've been going to school. Don't stop. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. I don't like Teslas, personally. I don't like them. But she got a Tesla, what? And she can't be no more than what, 30 something? She in her 30s, early 30s. No kids. Just became a nurse. This may not be something that y'all young kids want to do. So stop stressing yourself out. Talk about something, I don't have views. You're 13. You're going to look back at that channel and be like, what the hell was I thinking? Now I'm a doctor. Now I'm a psychotherapist. Now I'm a physicotic. And you just never know. Don't do it. Just give yourself time. Listen, I'm at the age where I said, fuck it, I'm going to get me a channel. Social media, the way of making money, this is the new hype. This is the new thing. How to make money. You see felons out here clocking. And they used to, all they knew was being on the block selling drugs. All they knew was, gang affiliated. Now they on here making a way for themselves. So don't think it's impossible. When you come so far, rather, giving up is not an option. But when you get older, if you're younger and you get older and you realize, you know what, this ain't even something I want to do. I was 13 and I'm thinking, yo, I want to be a YouTuber. Little do I know, I'm got to 18 now, graduated. I want to be a doctor. I want to go to college. Now, when you're a certain age and you know what you want, that's different. But if you out here thinking that being a YouTuber is something you want at 13, 12, and 10 and all that, you're not ready yet. You don't know what you want. Okay? But like I said, this is a new wave for anybody. Anybody could get a YouTube channel. Okay? So, if you're thinking about doing it and you start one and you at a certain age, a particular age, don't just say, hey, you know what, my channel ain't growing, fuck it. Because I've seen people who have channels and they a little stagnant. That's because y'all not putting in the work. People be like, oh, you bought views. Subscribers. I ain't buying no subscribers. I just used to get my ass up, go to the mall, ask people to subscribe. Shit. While I'm shopping, I'm asking for subscribers. You know? Follow your dreams. Don't stop. Don't let nobody get in your way. Nobody. I don't give a fuck who they are. Don't let nobody come between what you want, your dreams. That's if you know this is what you want to do. Okay? Like I said, if you're young and you underage and your mother got to have a parental thing on your videos and all that, give yourself time. Excuse me. Give yourself time. This may not be what you want. And you know what I respect too? Like I said, it's like some people is made for this. The way they talk, the way they interact. I just love it. Like I just bumped into this girl to react. I've been watching her lately. The Family, I just love his channel. Carlos King, I love his channel. I like Hassan Campbell channel. It's like some people is just made to talk. They know how to gravitate to an audience. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. They professional. It's like I was made for this. So I'm glad they giving platforms out now like this that shows people worth what they really is capable of. It's like a breeze for them. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my favorite channels because I do be tuning in. I be looking for y'all. Like, okay, for instance, my boy, Hood Educated. I love his channel too. And I was looking for him. You know, because your favorite channels, you remember. It's like, yeah, what happened to him? Why he even posted? If y'all know who Educated is, go check him out. He came out and broke down the whole situation of why he was absent for some months. Okay? Because I damn sure was checking on him. I was like, plus I love his eyes. I told y'all, if you're a black man with some hazel eyes or light brown eyes, you got me right there. You won me over. I ain't talking about no context. I'm talking about you got to be born with them. Okay? That's a weakness for me. So I zoomed in on his eyes. I missed them. I'm just saying. Um, Even if you're a woman, I mean, not that I'm attracted to the men, but I just think it's gorgeous when you're born with some type of you're my complexion, but you're born with some brown, light brown eyes. I just love it. It's like, oh my goodness, what was in your parents' genes? Even like you ever seen them Africans? They be pitch black. I don't know if I'm talking to somebody, y'all. It literally say 0 people, but I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna post this in my post. I'm gonna post it. Um, Motherfuckers be thinking, yo, I be lying. Um, but yeah, you literally see African people that's as black as tar, but they have blue eyes. It's like, oh my goodness, how did that happen? You know, even like my cat, I just love Frizzy's eyes. I mean, yeah, she's a cat, but it's not like a human. But in the same token, they be having these beautiful eyes, and now they got like nails polish or nails rather that you could they call cat eyes. I just think that's beautiful. It's so gorgeous. But I wasn't born with none. I used to have contacts. I still got some. I haven't worn them in so long. I don't want to wear them because they've been sitting in that little water so long. But I actually look good in some hazel contacts or some light brown. But the ones that's born with it, kudos to you because I just think that it's a special. Yo, for my melanin brothers, it's such a fire ass turn on for me. You know, someone be like, oh my God, let me look at his shoe size. Oh my God, he got muscles. Oh my God, he fine. I'll be like, oh my God, your eyes. Don't even look at me with them eyes. I had an X like that. I couldn't stop staring at him. He'd be like, why are you looking at me like that? I'm like, I ain't really looking at you. I'm looking at your eyes. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at your eyes, motherfucker. Fuck you. Shit. But that is my turn on. I ain't gonna lie. That's a weakness for me. If you got some type of, if you melanin my complexion and you got some type of hazel eyes, I love it. Shit. I'll probably date you just because of your eyes. Be like, hey, babe, what's up? Hey, what's up? Can I get your number? Turn around, look at him. Oh my goodness. Your eyes are beautiful. Hell yeah. 555-5555. Take that number and call me. I want to FaceTime you. We're going to FaceTime. I want to look at you. like, babe, you gotta stop looking at me like that. I cannot help it. Your eyes are mesmerizing me. What should I do next? Say less. I'm joking, but I'm not. Yo, this cat, yo, she thinks she a teenager. Look, I think I'll be playing. Yo, look at this shit. It's almost like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, no cat. Hey, yo, it's almost like this bitch saying, turn off the light, yo. Sometimes when I get up at night, I'm going over here to my drawer, whatever. Um, I just took a shower. And she sleep, and I turn on the light, how her eyes be doing. Like, turn off the light. Like, you're a cat. What do you know about light? She literally will look at, like, her eyes be like closing and she'll cover just like she doing now. Okay. I got the light on, which I don't have on in the daytime. But since it's on, I think that's why she doing that. She don't like the light. It's like, yo, turn that shit off. You know, some people be like, oh my God, the light, yo, turn that shit off. I think that's what she be saying. Yo, turn that off. Bright light. Like a fucking gremlin. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. The Gremlins. When they put them in the water, they threw them in the water and they multiplied 1,000 times. Mother put one of them motherfuckers in the microwave and blew that bitch up. Yeah. But I feel good this morning. Too blessed to be stressed, y'all. I want to tell anybody like this. If you're going through any type of situations, don't stress on it. Okay? Don't bother to stress. I don't give a fuck if you're behind on some bills or whatever the case may be. Although you got to try to keep up with them. But in case you're not, let the chips fall where they may. If you stay prayed up, the chips will fall where they're supposed to. Okay? Now, if you out here blowing your money on weed and getting high and you ain't thinking about your bills, then you ask for that shit. Okay? But if you out here and you know what, you trying to make your ends meet, I think because, yo, I'm going to tell you like this. I have a lawyer. I don't know if I'm talking to anybody and say zero, but if I am, maybe this will get out to somebody. And he was an older Caucasian man. Very wealthy. Very wealthy. Big mansion. I was telling my brother, I said, yo, why you ain't? He was laughing. My brother was cracking up because my brother told me about this lawyer. And the lawyer called you, he'd be like, yo, you could come to my house, take 10 minutes to open up the goddamn gate. 10 minutes. Big ass gate. Anyways, I was like, oh my God. When I got the directions to his house, I said, what the fuck is this? I called my brother. I said, yo, why you ain't told me? He was laughing. He just was laughing. I said, oh my God. Then comes to find out, he do tours. He do tours. It takes 2 hours to go through his house. Just to look at everything. So I'm like just in his main like room, like with the long table that's bigger than this goddamn apartment. He way over there. His assistant right here. We talking like we at a goddamn Nino party, a Nino Brown table. I'm like, excuse me, sir. What did you say? You got like something to drink? Oh, we got. Oh, no, I just have. Oh, okay. No, I'm good. But, hmm. But he used to talk when you tell him certain things. Like if you're having a conversation, and this always instilled in me, and I thank him to this day. No cap. If anything, if I need a lawyer, he's my go-to lawyer, and I respect him because he speak with, like, you know what? I've been there, but I'm rich now. So anything that's out of your control, let that shit go. Don't focus on that. The shit will come together. As long as you believe in God and you pray. And that's a lot of thing with a lot of shit with the industry. They don't believe in God like that. Some of them. You could tell. Because if they did, all this shit wouldn't be happening. But if they took time out to just thank God for giving me this wealth, for giving me this health, for giving me these all this, the women, which a lot of rappers admit to. Yo, I only became a rapper because I wanted the bitches. Okay? So now you got the bitches. And you don't appreciate it. You still doing dumb shit. And Boosie is a prime example. Because a lot of these rappers, the reason why they luck sucks, and a lot of them going down the way they going down, because they don't believe. Like I said, God will give it to you, and He will see what you're going to do with it. He'll touch you. He'll say, okay, I'm going to let you slide this time. This is just how I feel. Because this is how I see things. When you believe in God, you will know. This is how it go. Okay. Only God sit that high and look this low. Okay? So He's looking. And He watching and He's seeing. Okay. This dude already got hit one time in the leg. I gave him a chance. Okay. He was at a party. There was some shit that popped off. Okay. You walked away from that. Okay. All right. Now you're in a car accident. Okay. You walked away from that. Okay. Bought another couple of cars. Okay. But are you humble? Did you say thank you, God, for letting me walk away from that car accident? Are you saying this? Are you saying thank you, God, for sparing me? Because you have motherfuckers in the middle of the highway laid flat out. But are you saying, God, I'm still standing. I'm standing. They laying. This is where it's dumbfounded to me why people don't take heed. Why? I don't know. Why aren't you saying, why don't you make a live thanking God, saying, you know what, I just want to give God all the praise. Instead of saying, you know what, I'm at the hospital. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 cars. I wrecked this one, but I want to buy 2 more. But are you saying, God, thank you for letting me go to the dealership to be able to buy this car? No. And that is so mind-boggling to me. Listen, I'm a different breed from y'all motherfuckers. The industry people. I don't get it. Even with Kanye, oh yeah, they sacrificed my mom and all. Yo, it ain't just that simple, Kanye. Then you wonder why you running to Japan. You wonder why these people after your ass, cause y'all not grateful for shit. Y'all don't care. Y'all just don't give a. Y'all don't care about your kids. So stop bringing these kids into this world too. Cause they're the ones that got to suffer the consequences because of your evilness. I just don't know how some people, cause I even hate that word because I feel like you sacrifice certain things to make ends meet, but to sacrifice your blood, your child, some people for the riches of money, that shit is like a boomerang. Y'all think that shit ain't gonna come back full circle? Y'all stupid. Y'all motherfuckers crazy. Blatantly crazy. Yeah, I said it. Y'all crazy. I don't know. I believe in God because I know. I've seen what God can do. And I know what the devil could do too. The devil is evil. He do evil stuff. When you do evil deeds, you get evil results. Okay? When you do good deeds, you're gonna get good results. Okay? That part. Hmm. When my mother was alive, I guarantee you if I would have had my channel when my mother was alive, my mother would have broke it down, even though she spoke broken English. But if I tell my mother to speak both, speak Spanish, translate this shit, my mother would have gladly listen. She'd tell y'all some stories where she came from that would have you thinking like, wow, you've been through all of that? How did you manage? She'd tell you because I believed in God. If it wasn't for God, we went to church. We had to go to church. My mother didn't play that. Even listen, when my mother got sick and she couldn't make it to church anymore, she sent her her seed, sow her seed from her bed. They was sending my mother letters like crazy. Like, we miss you, we miss you, we miss you. So I just don't know. If you don't have God in your life, yo, you're missing out. Y'all missing out. And that's the problem. If you look at Boosie, Kanye, Jay-Z, these rich people, they look sad as hell. They look so sad. That's like, yo, you're supposed to be glowing. You're supposed to have this look that I'm happy. Boosie got bags for days, yo. He looked like he ready to pack with his eyes. I mean, yeah, I got a little bit, but shit, I ain't got no lashes on. I ain't got no makeup. I don't wear makeup. So I'm entitled to this. A little bagation of it all. But I still look good and I feel good. But it ain't about me. If you got bags that big, how old is Boosie? You ain't doing something right. You're not. You're stressed. That's because you know when you believe in God and you go to church and stuff, even if you don't go to church, but you truly believe in God, you just have this glow. Your glow up is real. It's like, damn, you glowing. You know? That's because, yo, I give God all the homage. I give God all the respect. I obey. I listen. But they not doing that. That's why they aging in dog years. They looking old as gold. It's like, yo, what is going on with y'all? Y'all rich people, y'all ain't happy? Kanye walking around with a goddamn black KKK hat when you should be literally living your good life. Like your song. Welcome to the good life. What happened to that? So throw your hands up in the sky. What happened? I'ma be on the TV, baby. Yo, you ain't doing none of that. It's sad. At one time they was happy, but then they started getting in. They letting the devil get into their head, like whispering in their ear, "Yo, you gotta do this, yo. Your mother want the surgery, allegedly. We gotta do this." So stupid. And no disrespect to Jaguar, right? I didn't know she had a Baphomet tattoo. But one time she was down with the devil. Okay, I didn't know that. I heard somebody say that. I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, she got a Baphomet tattoo. I'm like, Jaguar? The one that's talking all this stuff and I'm believing? It kind of like disappointed me. Because I'm like, yo, she got a beautiful voice. She's a beautiful lady. But who are you really worshiping? Who do you worship? Because I would not want no goddamn evilness of that nature on my skin. I do not want no evil Baphomet motherfucker on my skin. And God forbid when you pass, y'all gonna be everlasting together. You and that Baphomet. Because that's on you now. He's in your skin. You know what I got on my head right now? Y'all see this? This is because this was what I hear. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Too blessed to be stressed. I ain't letting nobody stress me out. Do I have days where I feel like, yo, but are they to the point where I feel like, oh my God, I can't do this? No, because God has been good to me. My angel just woke up. My guardian angel. I think it's a joke. Look, she laying out. Yo, those cats. No, yo, look. Hey, Frizzy, yo. Hey, yo. That cat, one of the best things that happened in my life. I can't even. Like this morning, right? I can't even cat. Yo, she kept coming behind me, my back, tapping me. Real. It's like, yo, can I just chill for a minute? Listen, I'm relaxing today. I got relaxation day. I just want to relax. Is he like, I'm like, stop. And she'd go to the licking part. She know that's like, oh my God, you giving me kisses. Okay. What do you want? Well, although I could have gave her a bunch of treats, I said no. You gotta eat some food, okay? You get the treats later, okay? Like I said, I went to CVS this morning, just bought some couple of cans because I'm expecting her food today. And I was like, you can't have treats like that. I did that last night. I was like, hey, you want some? Here. After she ate her last can, she liked the fancy feast. Cause she fancy, you know. She fancy. So I ordered this off of Amazon. Some fancy feast, a big thing, cause you know she's petite eater. She's a petite eater. She eat some and she'll save it for later. Like, so why get her cans, big ass cans? No, these like little snap things. You snap the piece off. Hi. Hi. Oh, I see you again. What's up? See, you say 0 people in here right now, right? And this person just came in and said hi. Why is it doing that? Hi, it's good to have you. Rez, Rezar, good to see you again too. Thank you for coming back. I got 10 likes. I feel like my shit don't stink. No cap. Oh, you're welcome. And do more videos. You want me to do more videos? Okay. Okay, Reese. Y'all make sure y'all double tap. So yeah, Frizzy ass. She know that didn't work at first, right? And she'd go, one of my shorts where she on the mirror, she scratching. I got Mary J playing. Gonna live my life. So like when I see when I'm looking at, so she was doing that shit loud, loud, y'all. The more I'm like, yo, Frizzy, chill. Exactly, because nothing is impossible. That part, Reese. Hey, yo, I couldn't do nothing but laugh this morning. I was like, okay, okay, okay. Like Biggie, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. Remember when freaking Diddy called Biggie? He was like, okay, okay, I'm up, I'm up, I'm up. That's how I felt. I'm like, okay, you doing everything in your ability to get me up. I'm up. I'm up. Stop. Don't lick me. Don't goddamn touch me. Don't goddamn scrape the goddamn window. Yo, she be doing this. It's like louder. I'm gonna catch her one day because she did that shit last night too, right? I have shit on my table right here, my little end table. She literally climb up like on her hind knees, take her paw and knock something off. I was like, hey yo, you really yo, what is you doing? I was like, yo. She take her paws and knock so many times she did it, but I don't be ready. I'm not videotaping. This cat is crazy. Thank you. I got 11 likes. What? Thank you so much. I hope a lot of, let me tell you like this, right? I hope a lot of YouTubers, big or small, appreciate anybody that watches you. Because everybody think, yo, a lot of, and I've seen it. I'm seeing it. I could never be like that. I don't give a damn how much money. Thank you. I got, and say zero. I'm going to snap this again, y'all. I'm going to post these in my, where I've been having zero views. All this time I've been talking, it's been zero. Why? Obviously, sis just came in here, okay? And it literally says I have zero watchers. Something ain't right. I'm gonna post both of these. All this time I've been talking, it literally say zero, but I got 11 likes. Make that make sense. I don't know what YouTube is doing. But I think that's that couple. But yeah. So at any rate, I like that because nothing is impossible. That part. I love that. Nothing is impossible. And you know what? A younger me would have been like, yo, I always had that drive, but not like now. It's like when you get older, you realize, yo, you could do anything you want, and it's up to you. Just choose your company also. Watch who you hang around. Because the people that you hang around is not always rooting for you. They're not. They're not always rooting for you. And that's why I was saying to any channel, whether you be big or small, stop being so, yo, stay humble. Stay humble. Because your channel could be gone in the blink of an eye. I think that's where a lot of you motherfuckers getting the fucked up at. Y'all starting to act like these industry plants. Y'all think y'all shit just can't be touched. Sometimes you are put to a test and you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Sometimes you are put to a test. Stop playing. Sometimes you be like, damn, yo. Like I said, it be like, yo, these motherfuckers who, they been through it all. They done sold drugs. They done been arrested 30 times. And they got a platform. And I'm like, damn, I'm making money. All I gotta do is talk shit. Stay humble in the process. Because God will make an example out of your ass. No cap. He will make an example out of you. Think it's a joke. Y'all think it's a joke. Just to show you. It's like, yo, I've done so much dirt in my life, and all of a sudden I got money. The devil will help you out too. Don't get it twisted. That evil motherfucker's yo. Alright. We're gonna see how long this lasts. You know? He waiting for you to fuck up. And you fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You done did all this dumb shit for nothing. It's like, yo, God gave you all of that in a blink of an eye. You got money. Something that you always wanted. You got cars. Something that you always wanted. You got bitches. Something that you always wanted. But then you turned around and act stupid and, oh, not humble. Not thanking him. I thank God for my little, yo, every day. I'll be like, thank you, God. When I wake up, thank you, Jesus. I read my Bible. I do. Because I grew up that way. Maybe because I grew up that way. A lot of people probably wouldn't understand what I'm saying. But the ones that do, they do. They know. The ones that know. God ain't nothing to play with. And a lot of people don't know until it's too late. It's like, yo, oh my goodness. Ain't nobody that live upstairs from me, but it sure sound like it sometimes. I think it'd be them, like birds and shit up there. But, like I was saying, y'all, please. Like Resar said, anything is possible, okay? You put your mind to it, you can do it. Because the mind is a terrible thing to waste. No cap. I ain't never really told my story yet, but one day I'm going to tell my story. I'm going to tell my story. And why I'm so humble and I know there's a God. Because I do have a story I want to tell one day. And I'm going to tell it. Because I believe in the same token, God gave me this platform to tell my story. I just haven't, I ain't going to lie, I haven't had the guts yet to really say what I want to say. Because I've been through a lot growing up, being a middle child. And one day, I know my family might be like, oh, shaking in their boots. Oh, one day I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell my story. Because my life haven't always been peaches and cream. No, the fuck it haven't. Okay? Am I happy and blessed right now? Yes. Was it always this way? No. Am I going to tell my story one day? Yep. Is there players that's going to be mentioned in it? Yep. Huh. I think it's a joke. Like I said, God don't give you nothing for nothing. He give you a platform. If he give you a platform, he know you ready. Okay? So he thought this well out. Hey, you ready? I'm ready. I am. But am I in a rush to tell it? No. Because if I was, can't tap this little thing without it making noise. But, hmm, sometimes you gotta go through shit to get through shit. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I went through some shit to get through it. You know? But I survived it. A lot of people don't survive that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think I remain so humble. Because I know what I've been through. My life ain't always been peaches and cream. I'm not coming on here just trying to look cute. No. I mean this from my heart. Anybody that know me, know me. I ain't got time to be playing up for no views. Because if that was the case, honey, if that was the case, I know how to get an OnlyFans and do something stupid to get views, but it's not in me. I wasn't raised that way. I was not. My ancestors and my mother and they would not be proud of me. They would have been like, "Yeah, we didn't raise you that way. Your body is your temple. Respect that." And that's what I'm gonna do. I was checking on Frizzy's delivery. It's almost here. But God is good. I'm grateful and I'm thankful. And like I said, I don't give a fuck how much the devil keep calling, asking me for these goddamn requests. It ain't gonna happen, Captain. It ain't gonna happen. Don't call me. Asking me for a 2 hour drive. Are you stupid? I wish I would. And I hope you see this. There's certain motherfuckers that need to see you telling how you feel, speaking how you feel. I know what you up to. Because when they think you don't know, You see how the serpent and in the garden convinced Eve to take a bite of that apple, and that dumb bitch disobeyed God, and we going through all of this stuff right now. Maybe it was meant to happen that way. I don't know. I wasn't in the garden. I wasn't in there. Her and Adam and that damn serpent was in there. She fell for the banana in the tailpipe. One thing I'm not gonna do is fall for that banana in the tailpipe. I'm smarter than that bitch. Okay? For you that's listening, I'm smarter than that hoe. That hoe, she wasn't smart. She didn't listen. Like my older friend said, she said, oh, that serpent, it wasn't bad. It wasn't her fault. He tickled her. Tickled her my ass. I don't give a fuck what he did. Listen, God tried to tell you that's some forbidden fruit. Don't touch it. Do not touch that fruit, or you're going to put it up for everybody. You know how they say one bad apple spoil a whole bunch? It's true. She spoiled it for all of us. If she would have paid attention and listened to God, there would be no death. There would be no mother, daughter, father, all against each other, family against each other. There would be no orphan people. She was like, fuck it. I don't care what he said. It's all a test. So I said, are you going to be tempted to do it again? Are you going to be tempted to do it again? And these motherfuckers be falling for it too. You know how they say temptation killed the cat? You know why? Because cats are so curious. They would try anything. They get into anything. They don't care. It's true. That's why they say cats got 9 lives. You know why? Because they've got so many chances. Yo, you done been there already. You almost got smashed by the door. You almost got ran over by the car. You almost drowned in the water. You want to test stuff. You want to try it? And you want to keep trying it? Okay, you got 1 life left now. Motherfucker, you got 1 life left. You done fucked up 8 of them. It's true. When I first got this cat right here, yo, she was this big. If y'all look on my post, y'all see it. Frizzy was this big. I couldn't leave Frizzy by herself. Frizzy was climbing up the goddamn curtain. Frizzy was goddamn going in the bathroom. Frizzy was goddamn all over the goddamn kitchen tape, all over my tape. I was like, yo, stop. I was at the point where I had to put the hood of the toilet down, because she was so curious to see what's in that toilet. Where's that water? Yo, I want to see that water. I had to put that lid down, put her litter box, her food, all of that in the bathroom at one point. Okay? Because she had so many opportunities to read, yo, cat, stop. Stop it. Now, she's older. I'll say she got about 5 more lives left. Because she learning. She learned. Okay, this is not what I want to do. Cats are very intelligent. So they're not, okay? They start off stupid. Cats could be stupid in the beginning. And Frizzy was just that. I was like, yo, ain't no way I could go out. I can't leave out of here and leave this cat unattended by herself. I used to feel bad because I used to be literally like working and be like, yo, I wonder what the cat doing. Sometimes I used to literally on my lunch break come home, look at her, make sure she okay, make sure she got food in there, close the door, and go back out. But now I gotta look. I gotta. This is what she do when I leave. This is what she do when I leave now. This is what she do. So that saying is true. Curiosity really do kill a cat. They will die in the process of trying to explore shit. Stop trying to explore shit. And listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Motherfucker. Stop playing. Life ain't no joke. You here one day, you going the next. Listen. Life is too short. These days, right now, the shit we living in right now, honey. And that's cause when motherfuckers don't listen to their intuition, sometimes you be like, damn, yo, I know I shouldn't have went in there. I know I shouldn't have went in that store, yo. I know I shouldn't have went in that car, yo. I know I shouldn't have went in that bank, yo. I know I shouldn't have tried to cash that check, yo. Right? And then you crying. The funny thing is, I see this shit so often now because of this thing called social media. And you see it so much now that it's like, wow, and you still ain't get it. They literally be like, this is a repeat offender coming in here doing the same shit, and you got caught again. And you, oh my God, please don't take me, please don't take me. I got. But you wasn't thinking about that when you got your kids in the car and you walk in the store to steal. But you got your 5-year old, your 10-year old in the car while you stealing. You ain't get it yet. You already got caught. That's why I think, you know what I think, in my humble opinion? You know how they have, this is just from what I'm seeing, right? Hold up 1 second, y'all. Okay, I had to check a message. But check this out. This is what I'm seeing a lot of, right? It's like, I see they have AAA, they have drug rehabilitation, all this stuff like that. I truly believe in my heart, which I have never seen before. Let me know if y'all saw this. Anybody that's a compulsive stealer, because you gotta think, why are you still doing this? If you know you got caught several times over and over and over again, why are you still doing it? Is it an addiction? I literally I literally heard this lady say that. She said, I can't help it. I try, but I can't help it. So I think maybe they should have some stealing classes. How not to steal. Because I personally feel like it's an addiction, in my humble opinion. Because I done seen shows where they like, yo, you've been here so many times. We've been watching you. And you keep coming back. You stole so many times. We have video of you. So it's like, yo, why are you still doing it? What is the problem? Get some help. For real. Because like I said, motherfucker called me. All I know is you trouble. You're nothing but trouble. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop calling my number. Satan will test you too. You think God will test you? That would be like, let me see if she gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You be so happy you say yes. That's why I'm glad I got God by my side. Because when the devil trying to tempt me to do some things like Eve dumbass did in the garden, she was like, fuck it. Yeah, I know God said this. But shit, I'm going to try the apple. I don't care. Let's see what happens. Maybe I won't get crucified or, you know. I don't care if it's a verse a day. If you're not spiritual, okay, I ain't trying to convince nobody. Listen, that's how you are. But you can be saved. You can be saved. If you want to be saved. And I learned this in church. Okay? So I'm going to teach y'all right now. You know how the pastor be saying? Not all the pastors, but the real pastor be saying, if you want to be saved, come up here right now. Okay? Right? It's as simple. It's so simple. All you gotta do to be saved, you don't even have to go to a church. Just say, I accept God as my Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. Okay? You accept Him. This is what I learned. When you come forward, I used to be so afraid. It's like, yo, I'm embarrassed. Now look, I could preach right now. Shit. It may not be exactly what, you know, but in my way of preaching, look, all you gotta do, you gotta just accept Him. That's all you have to do, and you gotta mean it. If you don't mean it, don't even do it. If you don't mean it, you're not ready yet, just say, Lord, I accept you as my Lord Jesus Christ and Savior. Don't even say it. Because when you mean it, that's when it's real. But if you're just saying it because, you know, you're just saying it just to say it. But when you're ready, that's what you have to say. And you're accepted. Okay? I ain't no saint. Look, I made mistakes before in my life. Shit. Like I said, I have a story to tell. I ain't ready to say it right. I'm not ready to tell my story yet. But eventually, I'm gonna tell my story. You know? Because my life ain't always been peaches and cream. Like I said, it haven't. But I'm thankful God brought me through it. He brought me through it. Devil tried me. He tried. But bitch, you couldn't succeed. You cannot succeed. Kudos to me. In my God. My God. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Praise him. Couldn't succeed. You try everything and still trying and still can't do it. Still can't get through. And will you ever? No. And I could back that. I will never sell my soul. And I can back that. No cap. Never. On that note, y'all, I love y'all. Y'all stay blessed. No stress. That part.